Hi guys, so today we are here again for another episode of Crew Chronicles.
My name is Captain Samuel.
So what is the main responsibility of a captain or a master?
The main responsibility of captain in any vessel is to take the vessel from point A to point B and to make sure that everybody on board the vessel, they are safe. He has to make sure that nothing happens to them because he controls all departments within the vessel. Because anything happens in the vessel, he will be the first person to ask and he has to explain. So that is why every department is under control. He may not be there in person. So because each department has their leader who reports to the captain, and he has to take necessary actions if there's any need be. And he has to see the safety of the vessel and the property inside the vessel. So that's the major work of the captain here.
Okay, so tell us, how did you become a captain?
It's a long it's a long process. It's a long process because you have to go through training from the designated schools, from designated colleges. So for instance, first of all, I attended the Nigerian Institute of Oceanography, Marine Research at Lagos, Victoria Island. Then from there, I went to Maritime Academy, Oron. Then from there, I went to RM, Regional Maritime Academy, Ghana.
School at Regional Maritime Academy.
Yes. So I went to Ghana. So from there, yes, that is where I get all this my paper.
That's good, sir. So as a captain, what is your typical day like on a vessel when you are offshore?
It's being the master who has the whole responsibility in case of anything happen. You understand now? Sometimes, most especially with this our local something, I get sleep. Sometimes I find it very difficult because I want to make sure everything is in order. So that is why you have to be here, you have to be left, you have to be right, you have to be front, you have to be back. Or you may not, as I've said earlier, you may not be physically present in all this area, but to make sure that who are designated to mine or to control or to observe all these areas are well positioned to observe their tasks. You understand now? So that is how the day is like. And you may find it very difficult until you achieve your aim and the goals. Your aim and the goals. When you come back to the base, then you have a bit relief. So that is how it is.
Good, that's nice. So, sir, tell us, how do you stay connected with your wife and your family when you are offshore?
With modern technology now, when you come to where there's network, you can get in contact with them. But in those days, when we started this marine, it's not like that, because we have what we call the VHF and SSB, and most of all those things, your family doesn't have it. But through the VHF and SSB, you can connect to offshore. Then you can send message. If somebody know where you are staying, you can send message, and your family can send message. So those are the difficulties we get. But if you don't have any person who can really locate your people, you have to wait until when you come ashore. I'm talking about this our local something here, local sailing here. But if it is international sailing, maybe once in a while, maybe once in a week, there's designated times or minutes you can use the satellite to talk to your wife, to talk to your family. But here, it's not like that. But with the technology where we have a network everywhere now, where we have mobile phone here now, So anywhere you get network, you can talk and communicate. So that is how it is.
So what do you do at your free time when you're offshore? My lecturer then who said vessel. He always defined vessel as a small floating city.
Sure.
Yeah, where you only discuss with your crew member. Those are the only people you have access to talk with.
Yes.
Mornings. Sometimes when you're in a long-term job that you will not be coming.
And it's almost two months
maybe
off.
2 months or 3 months offshore. How do you keep up? What keeps you busy?
Yes, like nowadays, with the technology, as I've said, there are things is.
Okay, yeah.
In those days, we have this this radio with cassette.
Okay.
So you have all this cassette and radio. Sometimes you play it. And moreover, like we will be Christians. Sometimes I go with my Bible. All the time I go with my Bible. Despite I'm not a good singer, I have those Christian songs, textbooks. So I recite it to make me happy, to make me to make the day not boring. So, but with this with this new technology nowadays, we download most of this song through the app. Download preaching from a reliable pastor and bishops. So at my leisure time, then in my room, I can continue to listen to all those very beautiful songs and preaching from the Bible. Yes, then you can go to Bible app. You put it on speaker, so you'll be quoting Bible from you. So sometimes you keep to yourself. So most of the time, during the day, you can start doing little things like fishing with your hook.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, great
so
experience.
yes, so you can do that one, because when you do that one, we exercise your body, so that at night when you sleep, you can sleep fine, and your body will be relaxed.
Wow, that's nice. That's good.
Yes.
So, sir, how long have you been in this industry?
Yeah, it's quite a long period of time, because my village is very close to Atlantic Ocean. Yes.
Where is that?
At Ondo State.
Ondo State.
Very close to Atlantic Ocean. And we start, and the major work is fishing.
Okay.
Yes, we use paddle, we go to sea. Later we change it to outboard engine. So, but as time goes on, when I think, okay, this is what I want to do for a living, so I have to decide to upgrade myself from the local one using paddle, from the local one using the outboard engine. And in order to do that, I have to go to school, all these marine schools.
Okay.
So if I'm going to calculate how many years, it might be up to 30, 35 years.
35 years?
Yes, 30, 35 years.
Wow.
Gather all those things. So I come to this marine offshore here now from fishing.
Oh, from fishing. So you're previously on
fishing
trawler?
Yes, I'm presently on fishing trawlers.
Oh, wow.
It's from there now I come to this place, because there's a lot of challenges in fishing. The time I left, there's this sea pirate. And later, I can discover that in anything you are doing in life, future is very, very important.
Absolutely.
Future is very, very important. So I've discovered that there is no payoff in fishing. So I believe that there's no future. So that is why I decided to leave that place.
Brilliant decision.
Yes.
Throughout your 35 years, what are those dangerous situations you've been into offshore, and how did you manage those situations?
Most of the dangerous of this is when we have emergencies.
Emergencies?
Yes.
Okay.
Emergency. Like when your vessel is leaking, and although there's provision for that, that is why you have the beach pump and some extra pump. But at times, most of all those things may fail, or when your generator down. You understand?
Yes.
So you have to depend, although all the time we depend on God, but that one you have to depend on God, because there's no way out. So along the line, with the help of God and the capability of the engineer you have. So they may like to put one of these engine together. And this thing, if it is happened during the time of rainy season, you are at risk, because sea will not allow you, because of the turbulence, because of the current, because of the swell, because of the wave. Before you know, you are drifting to ashore, and the next thing for you to do is just to drop your anchor. And another challenge is that when you want to go and do backloading or backloading and offloading, and you want to go and pump water to either a platform or a ring, and the sea is rough, by the time you might try one or two, it's not possible, then you have to call it off. Sometimes you may be doing it successfully. Along the line, the weather change. The weather change. Sometimes, in order to, before you can able to pull out the vessel, you need a very good able seaman to help you do that one, because any slight mistake or any slight delay you do there, it might be dangerous to everybody on board. So those are some of the challenges we have there now.
Lastly, Captain, what do you enjoy most in your entire 35 years career of being a captain? What do you enjoy most and least about your job?
One thing I enjoyed there is that I'm talking about health-wise now. The atmosphere now is not polluted. I mean the air.
Okay.
The air is completely free air, natural air, unlike ashore here, where you have carbon emission everywhere. So that is number one. Very, very important. Because what you breathe in.
No wonder seafarers live long.
That is it.
Wow.
Because the environment there is not polluted at all. So you breathe in fresh air, unpolluted fresh air. And apart from that one, you were away from all this extended family. Because if you are at ashore here, and this one happened, although they are still waiting for you,
Sure.
ashore, but at that particular moment, your mind is off of it, and you are free. You are free with that. So you be like say you are in another. It seems you are in another world with different people. So by that time, you don't even think about family. You think about the cordial relation between those people working on board, and you see the nature, how God has created the nature. So you just familiar yourself, especially when the sun wants to set or when the sun is rising. You see the beauty of nature. Is it the nature? Is it the sun, or those small birds that's flying? So that most of all those things we enjoy there. And the lowest,
The
least experience is as a human being. As a human being, you must once a way think about the family.
Okay.
You understand now? It's just like you are just confined in a particular place. You can't move out. I don't understand now. For somebody to stay in a place for almost 2 months,
Yes.
so you find it sometimes uncomfortable. So you now think, but by that time, nothing applicable to you. You understand that? Nothing applicable to you, because you are dispersed. Why? You just confined in a particular place. You have been repeating, doing something off and on. At a certain stage, you feel tired. So that is why you see most of all these platforms, they don't allow them to stay 2 months. Some of them is 2 weeks, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. You understand now? So those are the list.
Thank you very much, Captain.
Thank
Thank you for your time.